viewers. Welcome to today's broadcast. My name is Apostle Dokino from Majesty Television Network. And we welcome you as well, those of you who are watching us from any device you are using, and you're welcoming us in your home. We so much appreciate our relationship with you. And this hour, we are going to do some real major work here. So we encourage that you join us by texting, by watching, and by calling other people around you to join and let us do this broadcast together. Today we want to talk about this giant of Africa, of a country, the home to so many beautiful, talented people. I mean, which country can be as beautiful as Nigeria? Talented as Nigeria, rich as Nigeria, with diverse culture, diverse ethnic groups, with people who are so rich in everything, rich intellectually, culturally, and otherwise. I mean, when I begin to talk about Nigeria, I love Nigeria so much, and I thank God I'm a Nigerian. But, you know, in the midst of this whole beauty that is ravaging this country, Nigeria, that's supposed to be the leading country in the whole continent of Africa, is rather depreciating more and more. And that is why we want to talk about Nigeria today. We want to talk about it because some are of the opinion that we have to divide, we have to split, and some are not. So since Nigeria's independence in 1960, this moment seemed to be one of the most challenging times in the existence of this West African nation. So Nigeria's population presently stands at 206 million estimated, and 42.55% are between ages 0 to 14. Take note. So Nigeria has experienced poor governance, corruption, economic mismanagement, kidnapping, subtle wars and killings have become the order of the day in this country. The country is also divided along major tribal lines. So at this point in time, most people seem to be in favor of a breakup of the country along those lines for better management and better development and better progress for the people. I don't know what your own opinion is gonna be, but I encourage you to join us in this broadcast. If you have a different opinion, or if you have something to say which our generation must hear, please, this is the time before it becomes too late. So we encourage you to speak out. So join us as we broadcast and participate via Facebook or WhatsApp us on +31 62 60 46 432, or you call our studio line live, which is 020 33 74 160. Our guests today in the studio are our own Mr. Abraham Luke, popularly known as AB, who is an activist, and the CEO of AB1 Entertainment. AB, welcome once again.
Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome everybody.
I believe your fans, they are eager to see you.
Yes.
When they see your smile, you know, you have such an innocent face, but when you begin now, I pray you don't set your place. Because you act so innocent, but you know what you are doing. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
And today he became with his friend, who have also become a friend of Majesty Television Network. Mr. Skimiya is an activist, he is a promoter, and also a philanthropist. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for having me here today.
Yeah, we are honored to have you with your smiley face. we believe that you are going to do justice to this topic.
I'll do my best.
Right. So, that is where we are right now. Once again, in case you are just joining us, our topic today is why Nigeria should split. What some people think about it. If you are of the opinion that Nigeria as a country must split into two, then give us a call. If you are not, give us a call. Okay? Alright, gentlemen, welcome once again, and let's begin this topic. What are some of the reasons? What are some of the things that are playing out that is now trying to make you think that Nigeria should split? First and foremost, are you of the opinion that Nigeria should split, or are you of the opinion that Nigeria should stay as one?
Let me quote a quote from Obafemi Awolowo. He said, "Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerians merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria and those who do not." You see, this quote, what it means is, listen, for the fact that we have made so much mistake in the past, we should not get used to the mistake and we're now living in our mistake as if it's normal. The reason why it's called mistake is it's something that's supposed not to be. Alright? So, like what Obafemi said, not what we are even saying now. They already knew that they made a mistake many years back. So, for the insecurity, you are a European, you have a European passport, you are an African. Everybody knows that you are an African. You have the same rights with the European who are white, right? Because you have the same nationality. But in a country like Nigeria, having a Nigerian passport does not make you a first-class citizen, because we got so much diversity, all right, and we got so much indifference within us is so large that we don't even know what brought us together. We are so different, and for us to cultivate that peace, the happiness that we deserve, everybody must go to their separate ways.
Okay, I've heard you. So to your school of thought, because we are not on the same level, so that's why we have to separate. Is there any country where all the citizens are in the same level?
Nigeria is the only country that got no general language in the world. All right, every country in the world there is a specific language that everybody speaks.
It's not English. That's our,
no, English is not our language.
No, but that is the way, that is our language of communication in Nigeria. It's English.
Okay, I'm going to tell you an example. All right, the reason why I said, listen, they already, our old wicked leaders already proved to us that we are not the same. Okay, let's take an example of the Fulani herdsmen. All right, these men, I'm talking about young guys of 16, 17, 18 years old guys. They live in the bush with AK-47. You ask me, according to the Nigerian laws, yeah, you are not allowed to hold a gun. Alright? Okay, now you give these guys authority. And the authority is not only to protect their cows. Alright? They can mail, they can do anything they feel they want to do without any prosecution. There is no Fulani herdsmen that have been convicted since they have started their havoc. They went to a village in the Benue State, the Middle Belt. They wiped out 800 people in a night. No single person was arrested. No single person was convicted. And because this certain set of people, they have their of course, their fathers in the government. So they are not on the same category with us. Like the right that you have, no, we don't have the same right. They say they are protecting their own cow, their business with AK-47. But when a Easterner or Southerner gets an AK-47 to protect his farmland, that person will be arrested and he will be persecuted for it. So you can see that we don't have the same right. All right, and Biafra just came out now with their own Eastern security. What happened? We are going after them. We are calling them terrorists. These are people that want to protect their own brothers and sisters, their own fathers and mothers, their own children not to be killed. And you now call them terrorists for protecting their own self, while there are people killing innocent ones in the bush, not allow anybody to have access to their farms, land, and they are not persecuted, and you leave them to go freely.
You know, in this broadcast, I wouldn't want us to be sentimental. I would want that when we are making our facts, we just make facts so that any person who is naive will understand what you are trying to say. If you take it and you say, okay, from political point of view, this is what I think is not going right, you might shout that out, and then everybody watching can say, okay, yeah. Or ethnic point of view, or from tribalistic point of view, or from cultural point of view, or from religious point of view, you know, then you bring it to the level whereby everybody will know, okay, these people, this is how it is here, and these are, because you are mentioning Biafra, people don't even know who are the Biafrans, and you made mention of the Fulani, whatever, people don't even know some people don't even know who they are.
The Biafrans are the Easterners,
okay,
while the Fulanese are the Northerners. Not all the Northerners, part of the Northerners.
Yes.
So the Biafrans are the Easterners.
The Easterners, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your own view, sir? Are you of the view that we have to split?
Okay, well, what I would likely say is that it is always good when you have 200 million population in a country.
Like Nigeria?
Like Nigeria.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a very big advantage for Nigeria, because this one will boost our economic infrastructure. It will help us also in manpower. Even we'll talk about science also, because the more people you have,
yes,
the more human capital you can also develop from there.
Okay.
And I believe if Nigeria was trending the right way, it would have been so nice for Nigeria not to break away because of the population of Nigeria.
Okay.
But looking at the kind of leaders that Nigerian in the past has produced up till date, it is my own opinion at this very moment that the leaders cannot manage a population of 200 million people.
Okay.
So for that reason, I am in the opinion of Nigeria not just only splitting into 2 or 3. Nigeria must split into many parts. Up to like 5 or 6 countries should break out of Nigeria. Why? Because if you look at, let's take for example Holland, where we live today. Holland is a population of 17 million people. And you've seen how they are doing. They're doing very, very well because they have good human structure. They know how to structure themselves. Now, if Nigeria has 200 million people, let's say, and you were going to split them into 6 countries, each country should have almost about 30-something million people, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
that is a lot also.
It's true.
And another reason why I feel Nigerian also should break away is because if you look at the resources, how it comes to Nigeria, they have already established that federalism government where everything has to come to federal, federal has to disburse to states. And at the end of the day, if you really look at what most of the states are bringing, some are not even bringing at all. And at the end of the day, it looks as if everybody is sharing equal. Even some that do not even bring, they even get more than some that even bring to the federal.
That's very bad.
That is a very bad one.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And another reason why I feel also Nigeria should go their separate ways because of language also. Okay. Language. Yes. If you look at country that is very close to us here, Belgium, You know, Belgium have two major languages in that country.
Yes.
French and Flemish.
Yes.
Because of that language barrier, you can see for some 5-6 years now, if I'm not mistaken, there has been a lot of problems in Belgium government also as a result of that language of a thing.
Just only two languages.
Just two language.
And
We have three languages we have three official languages in Nigeria: the Igbos, the Hausa, and the Yoruba. That means we have three major languages in Nigeria. We have a lot of languages, but these are the three major languages in Nigeria that are recognized.
That was before.
You said?
That was before.
No, up till now, we have three major languages in Nigeria. Three official major languages in Nigeria. Either you are Yoruba or you are Hausa or you are Igbo. That's the only language they know in Nigeria. It's the only three major languages in Nigeria. The other ones are just the ones that are under the table. Yeah. Those are the three, and that is one of the problems that we are facing today in Nigeria. This language barrier brings tribalism.
Yes.
Getting a job in some part of Nigeria, you must be a Yoruba person. If the whole Nigeria was speaking Igbo, Nigeria would have been a more better place to live. Take for instance like Ghana. The Ghanaians have one language. Everybody that comes from Ghana understands that language.
Well, which one is that?
I can't remember that language. Chui, eh?
Yeah.
Everybody that comes from Ghana understands that language.
Everyone.
That is why you see today the Ghanaian corporation in the Dutch community is far better than the communities of the Nigerians.
It's true.
Yes.
You know why? Because of language. If every Nigerian was speaking one language,
you see them, they are speaking, they will use just that their one language.
they will understand themselves. But all of them also have their dialects.
Yes, they have.
They have their dialect, but they have one major language everybody understands.
And we now we don't have, because
No.
we don't want to speak, we will use English.
We speak
and now
English.
the person will know.
Yes.
The person we wanted to hide from
Yes.
will now know that we are
Yes.
speaking, you know?
So I think Nigerian splitting out. It's something to be very honest with. It's something I believe. It's something that should definitely happen, because if Nigerian remains like this, the Hausa man will not let an Igbo man to grow. An Igbo man will not let a Yoruba man to grow. A Yoruba man will not let an Hausa man to grow. That has always been the problem of Nigeria.
Thank you. Wow. You've said a lot. You've really said a lot. So we are talking about population, large population.
Would have been good for Nigeria.
Overpopulation.
Yeah, it would have been good if we have
If
good
we
government
have
management.
if we can split to about 5 to 6 countries.
It would have
Because
been better.
with this 200 or something million population, we can still be small country. Like even Ghana is about
Ghana is
20
about
million plus.
25 million people, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ghana.
Ghana,
And
yeah.
they're doing well.
They are doing very well.
Yeah, really.
As I say,
I believe that is a I believe that's a very big problem, because it could be why the resources are not going around and why our leaders have been incapable of handling Nigeria. This could be the major problem.
Yes.
And they don't know how to handle it.
They don't know how to handle it.
They still want us to be one.
Yeah.
And maybe they're afraid that if they divide us, there's going to be a lot of disintegration.
Of course.
And some people are not going to be satisfied.
No.
And maybe those people will agitate and cause war.
War, yes. And
But
that is
this
another
have
thing
done
we
this
should.
for a very long
Yeah,
time.
but that thing you just said is another thing we also have to look into. When you are saying Nigerians should break out, the consequences might be very tough. Just like what you said now. There are people who have hold on to Nigeria, knowing that if Nigeria breaks out, some states in Nigeria now will suffer the fact. Okay.
Hello, caller, please.
Hello.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
you should go away from the television.
Hello, caller. Can you reduce your device? Reduce the volume of your device, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you, but not so clear.
Oh, not so clear. Why?
All right. Can you speak?
Can you hear better now?
We are hearing you, but may we know who you are?
Can you hear me now?
Are we hearing him? I think we are hearing him.
I think just only the echo. Yeah.
Is there echo back?
Let him call back. Yeah.
Okay, call back.
Yeah, you were saying something.
Yeah, say something, sir.
Yeah, so like what I'm saying is that we have to be also careful about this breaking out of Nigeria, because if Nigeria eventually breaks out, it's going to definitely affect some states in Nigeria. I don't know how these states will be able to handle the idea that Nigerian is breaking out. That might also cause another African war, So,
Hello, caller, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Are you hearing better now?
Yes, go ahead and speak, please. May we know who you are?
Yeah?
May we know who you are, sir?
Please, are you hearing me?
Hello, speaker.
Hello?
Can you speak so we can hear you?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you clearly.
Oh, but what is your question?
I just wanted, this is Edahuyi.
Oh, okay. I know you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Contribution.
Yes, my contribution, if you are hearing me clearly, is that I agree to some extent. I agree to an extent with my brothers in the studio that Nigeria should break up into different countries. All right?
Okay.
But I do not totally agree. I do not think breaking up is actually the problem of Nigeria.
Okay.
What Nigeria needs is a restructure. Nigeria can be restructured into a confederation. Are you hearing me?
Yes, please.
Please, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nigeria is a big country with a massive population, but that is not the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is leadership mismanagement. Our leaders are so ineffective, they are so corrupt, they are so there is ethnic sentiment, and they are very bad leaders. They have no education, they have no exposure, they have no knowledge about leadership. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
The problem of Nigeria is not the population, it's not how big the country is. Nigeria is not bigger than America.
You see? Okay.
Yes. Has he finished? We can't hear him, Apostle. I think we need to look for a way to rectify this.
Yes, so that we can continue to call back.
I mean, the calling, so that, because it's also important.
yes, very, very.
So I think he's speaking now, we can't hear him.
Will have its own monopoly. We have its own autonomy to govern their people. Are you getting me?
We can hear you, sir.
You said?
All right. Please, you can call in again. Can we continue?
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Stevie.
Well, I think what
he's saying here is that the problem is not about the population.
Yeah, no, I think what Uyi is saying is very right, but maybe he probably did not understand my overpopulation issue that I talked about.
His own school of, that's his own thought.
No, I know. I just want to clear on that area when I talk about population. I earlier said that it is good that Nigerians have a population of 200 million.
Yeah.
This would have even make us to be one of the strongest nations in the world.
Okay.
We would have had good military capacity. we will have good policing capacity. We will have so many things good.
So let's try again.
Hello, Adawini.
Hold on. Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Kola.
Please, can you hear me?
Hello. I think all of you have to look for a way. This is serving us. It should have been a very good channel. You, the philanthropist, you can see what I'm suffering.
Focus on the caller. See if we can get him.
Yeah, I think it's TikTok.
So we can hear. It would have been very rich if we are hearing what they are. So that's what we are suffering. So if you know any engineer, please you bring the engineer here. Let us fix this thing and we know that we can't be
carry on. Let me
this
just
mess.
apologize. Carry on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So he's talking about population, and we are saying that population can be a plus or a minus.
It can be a plus or a minus.
Yeah.
If we have good leaders, like he said,
Yeah.
the population would have been of a very great advantage to us.
Yes.
But when you look at it right now, because of the bad leaders that comes up every time in Nigeria, this population becomes too much for them to manage.
Yes.
And the real truth, what he said is that the government of the day,
Corrupt.
right from the time of
No accountability, I think.
right from the time of independence up till date, there has not been a leader. Like he said, no one has been to school. You know, sometimes people think when you go to school and have a doctorate degree, that is when you have studied. You might not have been to school, and at the end of the day, you have social learning. Social learning can help you also to manage. There are some people who never went to school. They can manage business more than the people who went to school.
We don't want those who didn't go to school because it's the lack of the school. That is why they cannot read, and that's why they are not able to know what to do.
Most of them in the House of Senate in Nigeria, they all went to school.
Exactly.
They all went to school. I don't think it's about education. Sometimes also I think it's about the mindset of Africans. How we Africans. I just came back from Nigeria yesterday morning.
Oh, really?
Yes. So sometimes when you even talk to people that lives in that country,
Yeah.
the way they think, if they also come to government, that's how they would think.
How did they think?
Just let me say this quickly for you to know that I agree on this very area with Elder Uyi when he says breaking out is not the problem of Nigeria.
What is the
I
problem
agree.
then?
The problem of Nigeria is that every Nigerian must start to see him or herself as the problem of Nigeria, not even the government. Now, why am I saying this?
Yes.
I was telling somebody, I said, you know, in Holland, they have a football club here in Zuidoost
Yes.
called FC Amsterdam.
Okay.
This particular football amateur club,
Yeah.
FC Amsterdam,
Yeah.
it's one in Amsterdam. This very football complex, they don't have one of it in the whole of Nigeria. I don't know if you understand what I'm
I
saying.
don't understand.
Just let us start from there.
Yeah.
FC Amsterdam
Yes.
is a small football club organization in
Yes.
Amsterdam.
Yes.
And you have this kind of MC Amsterdam up to like 50, if I'm not mistaken, only in Amsterdam. This type of clubhouse
Yeah.
in Amsterdam, you have almost like 50 of them.
Okay.
Amsterdam West, North, East, Zuidoost.
Yeah.
If you count all the football association together, like FC Amsterdam, it's up to 50. Do you know that in the whole of Nigeria, in a country where they have a population of 200 million people, they don't even have one in the whole of Nigeria, such football academy.
Let me
Exactly.
come in
And
there.
what's the reason?
Let me come in there.
Okay, come in.
There's something I want everybody to understand. You see, family problems, family issues cannot be settled publicly. When you have a family problem, right? You go indoor within your family, it's easy for the problem to be solved. The problem of Nigeria, right? When we're talking about mindset or corrupted mindset, is in every country in the planet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But when you already know, like, we have different nationality right now in this room.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
You see, when we are talking, all right, we'll be minding what we are saying. All right, so that this nationality might not say, "Oh, what are they saying?" And when we want to do something, we also are the same thing. You see, in Nigeria, because of different nationality in Nigeria, we are trying to merge everybody together by force. The problem we're having in Nigeria, if we continue from now to 3 billion years to come, it will stay. We continue, and the problem will be increasing. Listen, I don't
Because
know
of
the
the
reason.
mindset.
Yeah, listen, I don't know the
What
reason
is only
why.
the mindset?
Okay, let me tell you
It's only
something.
the mindset.
Not just the mindset.
No,
I'm going to
ethnic
tell you.
groups.
Ethnic group.
Ethnic
Yes.
I don't know the connection, the benefits that we are trying to achieve or we are having in bringing different people together who got nothing in common, thinking, reasoning.
Somebody's really just
Hello, call
Okay.
please.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. I don't know what we're going to benefit in doing that.
Hello, caller. Please, caller. Hey, if we can solve this, I'll be very happy, Lord. Help me this evening.
Okay. Okay.
Let the person.
Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Just apologize. We have a problem and we can't take calls for now. Okay.
Oh, God. Help us. If you're a technician there, you know how we can fix this problem. Please come and help us.
I think yes, we have a technical problem that will be fixed after
As soon as possible.
as soon as possible.
Yes.
All right.
Apologize. Yeah.
We apologize for the technical problem, please. Okay, as I was saying, you see, listen. Okay, let's use the Eastern Security example. All right. As I said, there is corruption in every country, but the problem can be solved when they are together in their own self, we speaking their own language together,
I do
they're
understand.
reasoning together, they understand themselves. Let's take Eastern Security. Recently, you can see the Eastern Security, compare them with the Nigerian security. You can see Nigerian security is zero compared to Eastern Security. They are well composed, they are well organized. You know why? Because they speak the same language. They have the same culture. All right? They have the same, their understanding, you can be comparable. All right? You're talking about like the Eastern states, the Western states, and the Northern states. Let's look at the education aspect of it. All right? It's just like the Northerners, like the Fulani, they have like 10% in terms of education compared to the Easterner and the Westerner. In terms of traveling, the English people say traveling is a part of education. In Europe, how many Fulanis can you see in the whole of Europe? In America, how many Fulani can you see in America? In London, how many Fulani can you see in London? All right? I'm talking about both the Schengen country and other European countries worldwide.
They live in the bush
They
now.
live
That's
in
why
the
they don't
bush.
think of
You
travel.
are talking about people who listen and look, mommy. When you have a problem and you are ready to solve it, it's very easy. But when you have a problem and you are enjoying the problem, you are even using your problem to oppress the people who can even solve your problem. That problem can never be changed. All right?
Yes.
These guys, they live in the bush, they believe in it. Even when one of them come out to rule the nation, it's still belief in that their special identity, which to us, they need to come out from it. They are not ready for now. They are not ready to come out from it in the next 3 years to come. So when we are trying to make this kind of people with someone, a nation, who they have all their children. Look, every of our children, born in the West, in the South, in the East, when your children is coming, the first thing you have to think about is go to school, your primary, your secondary, and your university. All right? But these guys, their education is you have one cow, like from now till next how many years you have 10 cows, 20 cows, then you have to know how to secure your cow. How do you secure your cow? At the expense of trying to bring other people down.
Okay, let's hear from this caller.
Okay.
Hello, caller. Can you speak?
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, we are hearing you speak.
All right, good evening. You see, I agree with my brother in the studio about splitting Nigeria, you know, but I can only agree with them to a limit to some extent. However, I think that splitting Nigeria is not actually the best solution to the problems of Nigeria. The problem Nigeria has is bad governance, mismanagement in leadership. All right? Our leaders are not efficient. They are not effective. They are very, very, very corrupt. And they have this nepotism and ethnic sentiment, very negative ethnic sentiment that would not make them do what is right. Now, the entire country is corrupt. Corruption that kills Nigeria and ruins our destiny in Nigeria is coming from all parts of the country, the east, the west, the north, and the south. They are all corrupt in this way.
Yes. Exactly.
All right. But I believe, as a Nigerian, many of us who are over 50 years old, knows that we are part of different governments in that country. And we have discovered that they are all like the same. I think what that country needs is a very, very thorough restructuring, a regional restructuring. That is what our country needs. Nigeria is not difficult to govern because we are too many in population. It's not difficult to govern because the country is too big. No, we are not bigger than America. We are not bigger than India. You see, what I think Nigeria needs is regional restructuring. Here, every region will have its autonomy and its power to govern its people. All of them can remain inside Nigeria, but power will rest with the regional government. The eastern region, the western region, the southern region, and the northern region. Let each region govern itself. So, restructuring Nigeria into a confederation. That is the kind of government Canada is operating. That is the kind of government
But greediness will not let the leaders accept something like that.
Germany is operating. If you go
Yeah.
to Germany, it's a very, very big country, but Germany has its own region. You go to Bayern, Bayern from the Munich to Regensburg to other areas, they are all inside one region, the Bayern region. The other one, Cologne, Düsseldorf, and other areas are also in one region. The government, the life in Germany is very organized and effective. The government, there is one central government that governs the whole Germany, but they have regional power,
Okay.
provincial power,
Okay.
govern what they want in that country. That is what Nigeria needs. It's
Oh.
not breaking into pieces that
Okay.
will resolve the problems of Nigeria because there is corruption everywhere.
Okay. Okay.
So,
So,
I think what we need is regional restructuring.
okay, regional restructuring.
Can operate like a confederation. You will see that the country will become normal and very effective.
All right. Thank you so much. While you are still listening, I want them to react to what you just said. What do you have to say, Mr. Excuse me.
Well, I think Dauyi is not. I think Dauyi is not far from. Is not far from the truth. Nigeria need regional restructuring. I so much agree with him. But why would that one was definitely going to be a problem because of those corrupt leaders in Nigeria, because of those those suicidal. I call them suicidal.
Yes.
Because of them, those that will never work in Nigeria, because they know that when power comes to when power is being shared in Nigeria,
Yes.
that means all this federal allocation that they are getting, all this state allocation they pour to federal side, the way they get it.
Yes.
Look at it. Worry, better part of Nigeria, and they will drill their oil. They will bring that oil to Abuja. They will bring the money to Abuja. Then Abuja will not take from that money to say, okay, take this. Now, somebody who sleeps in Abuja, who thinks the whole resources of the data part will come to Abuja, do you think that person will ever agree to what my elder is saying? No. The decision makers, they will never agree to such restructuring, because if they do, their children will no longer go to UK again, where they will pay over 150,000 US dollars in a year for their school.
Yes.
They will not have the money anymore to pay for such again. So that is why one thing I still say, the only thing that can save Nigeria right now is revolution, like Omoyele Sowore said. The only way Nigeria can be liberated or operate in the system that Eda Uyi is talking about right now is only when Nigeria, they will take over, some group of people will come take over Nigeria with this idea, yes, and implement it to Nigeria.
Yes.
But for us to allow these leaders to leave power or restructure Nigeria the way we think Nigeria needs to be restructured, it's never going to happen.
But the question is, if it is that it's only one ethnic group that hijacked the leadership.
It's two ethnic groups.
They've been leading
It's
us.
two ethnic groups.
It's
the Yorubas and the Hausa that have hijacked the political system in Nigeria.
Not Hausa.
It's okay, whether Fulani, I call them all of them Hausa. They are the one who have hijacked Nigeria from all of us.
Yeah, because
they have hijacked it.
For me, I think
that is why it is important even for the Igbos to break away, because they have even made the Igbos to become the minorities in Nigeria. If you don't understand,
it is true.
Because Obasanjo came in rule for 8 years and his rulership was 0/0. Yes, Obasanjo is even one of the biggest problems today of Nigeria, because he was the man who started democracy after all the mismess of the militaries in Nigeria. He was the one who was supposed to restructure Nigeria. But what did he do? He came in to enrich himself as a billionaire.
Actually, for me, anything that is part of Nigeria splitting, me, I'm not a supporter of it. My worst stands, Nigeria should be split. You see, listen.
If there's no good governance, Nigeria should split.
There will not be good governance. We have been seeing that for so many decades. Let me tell you something.
Because those of you who are abroad or who are in the diaspora, you are just like those ones have done.
You see the Igbos.
Once they go, they mingle with them.
The Easterners, all right? The
we
Igbos.
don't affect them. Do you see that?
Yeah.
We the diaspora cannot affect them because they have their own set of mentality. So you go there, either you cope up with what they are doing, or they harass you, you leave.
If Nigeria does not split, that country is a dead on arrival. Just trust me on that.
Can I tell you guys something, all right? The Igbos, we just overlooking them, all right? But we are not looking at the spiritual side of it, all right? I'm going to tell you guys the spiritual side of it. You see the Biafrans, the Biafrans are the people God is 100% in their side because of what we Nigerians, the evil Nigerians, made them to go through. In the time of Biafran war, do you know what this guy went through? After the Biafran war, every single Biafran citizen was subjected to 20 pounds. Do you know what that means? If you have 20 billion in your account, every money will be taken out from your account. You are subjected to 20 pounds. Do you know, with that 20 pounds, these people still rise, all right, to the level they had. Listen, all those things are not just, that's why you guys have to look at the spiritual side of it, because this time, God has said they have to have freedom. Anybody, any government, you guys can debate it. Look at what's happened to this man yesterday, a few days ago, this Imo State governor. All right, pigeons represent peace and unity. Normally, when we're talking about peace, they bring out pigeon, they trade up the pigeon, of course, set himself.
Not only fly. Even
all right. Okay, great. They bring out 4 pigeon.
You want that one?
All right, 4 pigeon.
It refused to fly.
It refused to fly. Let me tell you something. That is why I say you guys have to look at the spiritual side of it. I'm not a spiritualist. I'm not an extremist when it comes to religious stuff. But not as an African, there are some certain things we call them Ome. All right? And when we see things are not going, we try all possible best to look at the left, right, all corners, and solution is not coming. Then we start looking at the face of God. What actually do God need from us? Look at the few times the Igbo, the Eastern Security, they came out to organize themselves. In my entire life, I've never seen any security apparatus organized like that. Nigerian military, with all the billions they have been stealing, with everything, they have not been organized like that. Look at that is what I was telling you. A family problem cannot be settled publicly. Alright? If we split, alright, the problem will be easy to be settled because it will not look like a family issue. And it's going to be easy because now all the Dua, the Yoruba, they are speaking one language. Hausas, which Fulani have selfishly, with their wicked heart, have pushed away. Hausa right now is also agitating for their own self.
Yes.
They are speaking one language. It's going to be easy for them. Why the Fulanis, they remain in their bush. All right?
Yes.
We listen, they have this ideology in their mindset that
They must rule.
they must rule.
And who must they rule?
And their leaders, one thing, I said to one of my brothers yesterday, I said, the leaders, like people like person like Buhari and other leaders of Fulanis, when they are pushing Fulanis to, they are pushing them to doom. You know why? Okay, they push all the Fulanis to be in the territory of the eastern, the southern, in the bushes, so that if they bring out any conflict that happens, they can come out and be killing and be shooting everybody. But let me tell you something. When you push someone to the wall, the person will be forced to face you. Now, look at what is happening now. Vigilante. I've never seen those states having so much united vigilante like that. I've never seen every state. There will be a time all the vigilante in the east, in the south, in the west will tell the Fulani, now war against Fulani. Just like the way everybody rose up and say, end SARS. That is how end Fulani is going to become. And when it happens like that, you will understand that the best thing that can ever happen to we that call ourselves Nigerian is for us to be a part of ourselves.
After Buhari, I just believe that after the regime of Muhammadu Buhari, president of Nigeria, I believe that Nigeria should do, they should do this national census of a thing where everybody needs to come together, where they have to vote, like you see in the Europeans. When the British wanted to leave the EU, they did what is called a referendum. God bless you. They did a referendum. Yeah, so they did a referendum where everybody had to vote. Are we going to remain in EU? That is one thing I don't like about Nigeria. We are living in the 21st century. The voice of the people is the voice of God. They should listen to the people. It is time, because this message has been going on for quite a long time now. Nigeria should split. Nigeria should split. The Igbo said, the Biafran said, we want to go our own separate way. The Oduduwa also agitating also. Even every part of Nigeria, they want to do their own. Now it is left for the federal government now to say, you know what, let's listen to our people. Is it really what they want? If it is what they want, then we have to give it to them. That is what democracy is all about. So now, for years, Britain has been saying, oh, we want to go. At a particular point, a prime minister came in and he said, okay, you know what, I'm going to give you people the opportunity now to vote if you want to stay or remain. At the end of the day, the prime minister was against leaving EU. Immediately the British voices were heard. He resigned. He said, you know what, I can't continue with this government. I have to step aside. So because you people said that you want to pull out of Europe, you can continue with this government. That is true democracy. Why is it not so difficult for Buhari and the federal caucus to allow the Easterner to vote if they want to remain with Nigeria or separate and go as Biafran? Why have they not given them that opportunity? That is to show to you that There is nothing like democracy in Nigeria because
There must
if
be something they are getting from those people.
look at
That's
Russia,
why they don't want to let
look
go.
at Ukraine. Ukraine, these were part of Russia before now.
Yes, exactly.
That means even Suriname is Suriname is a country of almost about 600,000-700,000 population. That means any state can break out to say, I want to be a country of my own. But this is what happened.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
You know what? Nigeria, as we all know, you know what the Fulani will be ready to split their last block for Nigeria to remain as one. Particularly for the east and the south to remain inside Nigeria, why they are still called Nigerians. The truth is this. You see, the Fulani or so-called Hausa, all those Cameroonian, all those dirty kind of people,
When you call them anything, they're rude.
they have nothing to live on. They have nothing to fall back on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Look at the country, for example. The south of Nigeria, we have all the resources in the whole world
Yeah.
to survive on. We have education, we have exposure, we have petroleum, we have forest reserve, we have land, we have everything. In Edo State, we have a river. We can develop our own seaport. We have everything in this world. We have no problem. The Easterners, what they call Biafras now. Look, these people are very aggressively productive. They are very intelligent people.
Yeah.
They are very technologically having their own country and they survive. They have everything they need.
To survive.
Yeah.
Yes. Just 3 years. Give us the next 3 years. You can't believe that's Africa.
Yes.
They can develop their country and they will survive by it. You understand? They have education. They have a lot to fall back on. Now, the Yorubas, they have been trained so much. They have trained. They have so many things to rely on. What is the outside of the Fulani is going to rely on?
Nothing.
Are they going to rely on cattle and onions?
Absolutely nothing.
You know?
Yeah, and then they can't join up with Niger.
That is
Yes.
That is why it will be difficult for them to agree for Nigeria to split or for us to create a confederation because they have no education, they have no civilization, they have no good culture, they have no resources, they have no exposure, they have nothing. Nothing in the north. Alright? Irrespective of all the money their respective governments have taken to the north,
Unbelievable.
irrespective of all the local governments.
What made them this way then? What made them to be so stagnant in this way? I mean, this way.
It's just that boldness, power, boldness.
Power.
Boldness has brought them to where they are today. They are ready to lose their life. They put fears in our heart, in
Okay,
our
why
life.
don't they join up? Like what we are saying.
Listen to the person.
Yeah, we are listening and we're also talking. Why don't they join?
Kind of government in Nigeria today will not agree for a split because they
Niger Republic, yeah.
resources of the east
They
and
can.
south to survive.
It's worse.
Alright?
It's worse.
But all the same, if we want to cut away, if we say we need our own government, we need our region to be our own, we can do it. We can do it. Nobody will stop us.
No, but they want us to do it violently. And violently is not good. It will take a lot of life. We can achieve it democratically, but they are not giving us the chance to do that. Yeah, it's not yet.
It's not you.
Sir, Mr. Adawi, you see, what you're talking about
It's not reached there.
is for reasonable leaders, all right? And you can see our Nigerian leaders. You can't see any reasonable leader among the leaders we have in Nigeria. And secondly, you're talking about this piece we are talking about. You have analyzed the Fulanis, how they don't have anything to fall back at. All right? Go to the Easterners. Easterners, they just created their own visa recently, their own armored car, everything. But Nigerians, as a nation, have they been able to create one single car as a nation? Say, okay, this is a fighter jet. But recently, the Easterners just launched their first fighter jet. They have not even given them the right to be on their own as a nation.
No, but Nigerians also know that if the Igbos are given the opportunity to exploit the way they have their this capacity in their head, they will take over Nigeria. So that is why they do everything possible to suppress the Igbos in Nigeria.
Why you suppress them?
They are doing that now.
Why you listen?
But that is the stupid thing about the country, Nigeria.
I'm not a Biafran according to the geographical stuff here. But for me, if you ask me what nationality would you like to claim, I would gladly say I'm a Biafran. God forbid for me to claim any nationality. All right? Why? Because the composure, the organization of the Biafran itself, you can see, oh, these people, they want to be called a nation. Nigeria don't want to be called a nation. We're talking about a nation that a president's wife relocated to Dubai because of insecurity. If the president's wife had to relocate, who am I? I don't even have my brother in the.
But can I quickly ask this question? Because we keep talking and we're trying to see our problem as if our problem is that of the herdsmen or the Fulani people. I don't think our problem is the Fulani that are our problem. Our problem is we that is our problem. Now, I asked a question. The Igbos have their representative in the House of Senate and in the House of Rep. They have their representative. So that is what I'm saying. Today, if Igbos, if the Biafrans want to break away, there's only one way. It must be on revolution. You know why? Because the people who are supposed to speak for the Biafran to have their freedom, they are not speaking for them. That is the only way.
I think you are getting it
That
wrong
is
there.
the excuse me. That is the only way you can achieve democracy in a more peaceful way.
They buy them over. The moment they get them,
Mr. Abi, let me tell you something.
They buy them over.
To have anything democratically, it must be on negotiation, diplomacy. That is what you do. Now, the leaders they have sent from the eastern part of Nigeria to represent them, they are supposed to be the voice of the Biafrans, but they are not doing that. So that means the only way is for Biafra to have it in a harsh way. It's revolution. That is the only way they will have their freedom, because if they wait for these leaders they have sent to Abuja to represent them, these people are not ready because they are very comfortable with what they are getting.
Also forget that these people you're talking about representing them, do they have voice? That is another question.
They will have voice.
No. Let me tell you something. You see, I have taken my time to understand the Nigerian political system. All right. Let me tell you something. You see, we are in this studio.
You say they will have voice. Let us know why you think they will not have a voice.
Let me tell you something.
See,
there is one thing to have a voice.
Titles just to join them over.
God bless you. One thing is to have a voice. All right.
Yeah.
Another thing is your voice to have a decisive impact.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. These people, they give them a position just for them to speak, but not a position to make decision. That is something that you guys don't understand about Nigerian system. Nigerian system is being controlled by one ethnic group, and that one ethnic group systematically want to let the whole world to understand that, oh, we all are together, this one represents this state, this one. No,
but I disagree with you, AB.
No, you see, let me tell you something. You see,
Are the Fulanis in the House of Rep or in the House of Senate, are they more than the Easterner, the Westerner, or the Southerner? Is that what you are saying?
But can I ask you one question?
But have you seen any of them speaking against Buhari, sir?
That is what I'm saying. That is what we are saying now.
Why is it that it is only in Nigeria that we all must speak the same? If you look at the Senate in the House of Senate in United States, do you see how everybody people speak out their heart? They say what they believe about their government.
Yeah, but of recent they have been biased also. Of recent they have also been biased.
Just of recent.
Yeah.
But what about us from the insect or whatever, they have always.
It's what we are saying now. We don't have we have not sent honest people to represent us.
We don't
That's the
have-
problem.
Listen, our leader is animal. So when you are trying to try to flash, to rub it with good things like bling bling gold stuff. Yeah, our leaders are animal. Listen, president, according to our constitution, all right. Any time our president is being called upon in the House of Rep or in the Senate, he does not have any right to resist.
Don't say that. You keep saying this. That means you don't know the power of the president.
No way. Listen. Look, when all the House, all right, unite and call for the president, all right, especially when it comes to something that has to do with insecurity. The reason why you were voted in.
The president can refuse coming. That's why he's the president of the country. Okay. Do you know what that means?
If you refuse coming to serve, if you refuse to
I will answer that question.
The House of Senate will call
yes.
Listen, you were voted in, all right, to save lives, to save lives and property.
Yes.
And the same lives and property is the security is in level 0, and you are being called upon as a father, as a leader. Then, if there's any reason at all, any power that you are be given, if you are a good leader, you have to throw that power away and come out.
He's not a good leader. All of us don't know.
But that's why I call him an animal.
He's not a good leader. Because let me tell you, Buhari is like Donald Trump. Excuse me, Buhari. No, Buhari is like Donald Trump. This is let me tell you why I said wait now. Excuse me. Let me tell you why I say Donald Trump and Buhari, they are the same thing. Yeah? I want to explain it to you. You see, when they sent for Buhari to come to the house, as a president of a country, he was supposed to be loyal to his people. You have the power to say, I'm not coming. Yes, he has that power as the president of Nigeria. But because you are loyal to your people, you will go there to listen to what your people have to say. That is what the Bible says. Humility. You must be humble, even as a leader. That is also what Donald Trump was doing while he was ruling. If it was during Obama time, they told him and say, please, Obama, can you please tell the whole Americans, the population of America to please wear face mask? Obama would have told the nation to wear mask. You know that. That is somebody who is humble. But Donald Trump is not a humble leader. He's a man who always say to himself, if this is the way I want it, this is the way. And those kind of people are what you find in countries like Russia, China. These are authoritarians. They will say this is the way I want it. But in a democratic system of government, you must not appoint or you must not vote in people like that. No. You know why? Because they will rubbish your democracy. In a democratic system of government, the president always have power. That's why they always give them the commander-in-chief of the armed forces for them to have power. But they don't expect you to abuse the power that you have. Now, you see how Donald Trump was using his power to do every kind of thing. That is what Buhari also is doing today in Nigeria.
There's a difference between being humble, all right? Listen, if you are not humble, for me, I don't even need your humbleness, all right?
No, you need to be humble.
What I need from you, give the nation what they want, all right? The economy of America was going in the time of Donald Trump.
That's what you think.
So let's forget about the humbleness, all right? In Buhari, all right? Buhari, humbleness is 0, okay? Organized is 0. 1983, when Buhari was in power, all right?
Nigeria was dead before Buhari came in. You must know that, eh?
Listen, when Buhari was voted in, I was trying to bring people to...
No, it's not about Buhari. No, not at all. No. The problem was there before Buhari came in now. Buhari is not the only problem of Nigeria.
For now, Buhari is now our problem now. Do you know why I said Buhari
because he's the one there now.
He's the one there.
Yes, yeah.
If you look at 1983, when he came to power, the system he was using, alright, it's still the same system he's using. It's so disorganized.
Who is not using the same? Who have never been using the system?
Explain
all of them use the system.
Buhari always want to say, Buhari always like to tell everybody that he want to war against indiscipline. That is a system he's always using, okay, just to shut everybody down. He used it 1983, he also used it now. When he came to power, do you know how long it took him to have his own cabinet? It took him months. And this time around, also took him months. Because he's not an organized person.
Is the problem of Nigeria Buhari? Let me ask you a question.
Buhari is the only leader that something is happening.
Is Buhari the problem of Nigeria?
Eh?
Is Buhari the problem of Nigeria?
Because if it's the
Buhari is not the problem of Nigeria now. No.
He has the power to solve it. I get my that's why we voted
He doesn't have absolute power, please.
Eh?
He doesn't have absolute
Let
power.
Elder wants to say something.
Well, we just have 3 more minutes to round
3 more
up here.
minutes, okay.
Now, you see, Buhari has a very, very big problem. You know why?
Yeah.
Now, Buhari is a stooge. What you say a stooge? He's just a figure.
Put the mic so that people can hear from the houses.
Alright? Right now, practically, this is Buhari that is ruling Nigeria. You understand? So if you continue to say Buhari, you are missing the point. Alright? Buhari is not actually, Buhari does not even listen to the problem from Nigeria.
No.
And many times, they don't even tell him. They don't even tell Buhari inside that
Is he not a
house
man who
This is a
fainted?
very big problem.
Is he not a man who fainted in the house of in the house of Senate?
Yes.
A man till today they don't even talk about that man.
No, and the money.
The man fainted. If somebody fainted, somebody who have embezzled money fainted.
He doesn't read newspaper.
Nigeria.
He's not interested.
Be the solution. So what do we do?
It's not really, you have not agreed on anything because it's like we've not really touched this topic.
No, but I think
Because those who are interested must come out and we discuss it. Because if we begin to discuss this topic,
Nigeria must be taken by force. It's the only way. Nigeria must be taken by force. That's the only way now.
If I should ask you one last question because we have less than 2 minutes. All right. What do you agree? Do you agree we should still stay together as one Nigerian, or we should split and let everyone go to the separate way like the
of
6
course,
countries
splitting
from
is the
Nigeria?
best. But we are looking for a way to split.
Huh?
If it is easy, we will split.
What do you support?
I said it earlier that it's not like splitting physically, alright? But we can split bilaterally in a way that gives us an opportunity to cover Nigeria like a confederation, and the whole problem will be solved.
What about that is not going?
It's not going to be possible now.
If that is not going,
Yeah.
if all the necessary diplomatic, reasonable, and democratic approaches have been
Applied.
and it is not working,
Yeah.
I'm very, very sorry. There is no other option other than to take our destiny in our hands and
By
take
force.
the revolution and
Yes.
take our country and take our
That
destiny
is
in our
it.
hands.
That is
There's
it.
nothing we can do.
There is not. That is just it.
The only way, if that is the only last option, last resort, I'm sorry, a terrible revolution will happen
Yeah.
in Nigeria.
Yeah.
There's nothing anybody can do about that. Nigerians are tired. Nigerians are suffering. They are suffering, they are hungry in the midst of plenty. There is too much money, too much wealth, too much resources in that
It's
country.
terrible.
And we are being described as the poverty capital of the whole world. Whereas some bad people, some demonic agents are the people ruling that country and taking all our destiny, all our comfort, all our aspirations. They are hiding it and they are looting it all over the place. So I'm very sorry. I do not think we should split. We should do a restructuring and that will solve all these problems. But if restructuring is not possible, we have to put all machinery in motion without violence, but intelligently. But if that does not work, I'm sorry, I've said it over and over again. Nigeria may very soon experience the kind of national revolution that has never happened in that.
Thank you. Biafra must go or not go?
Biafra should not go. We love them. They are my brothers. They should be part of Nigeria. Under a
Okay.
revolution.
Let's ask
He said no. He said no. He said under is restructured Nigerian, Biafra should stay. But if Nigerian does not want to restructure the way it's supposed to be, then Biafra should go.
Biafra
Oduduwa should go.
Yeah, but what is wrong? I mean, if we want really development in these other areas, then why don't we just divide it? Let's close our eyes. Forget about what Lord Luca
No,
gave to us.
the war with
Whatever Lord Luca gave to us in 1940,
but
we forget it and then we give ourselves something.
no, but if we are dividing, the war is not going to be easy. That's one thing we have to
But it's
look
not
at.
going to be like Biafran war.
It's not going to be that way.
No, it's not going to be like Biafran because right now it's this separation is almost to everyone now. It was not before when it was like Ojiku just came out single-handedly and said, these people want freedom.
If they want
Everybody wants separation.
You give Oduduwa theirs, you give Biafra, and the Efik, they don't want to separate. Well, because, I mean, they are the only people who speak their language too.
Yeah, but this one we are saying right now, yeah, the Ododuwa ready also to go their way. Ododuwa, are they ready to go their way?
the agitation of Ododuwa is growing every day. The man, this man came to Den Haag here to register it. That was last year.
They mustn't remain the country in Nigeria because I think
their leader came to Den Haag here to register for this. What's the name again? If you want to have your own nation, you have to register it first. Right from there, no, come on. There's a name that is called. It's
I don't know. Yes, I remember somebody came to come and register something. Yeah.
The Biafran did their own. Oduduwa also did their own. So for me, I just see that this is not going to resolve the war. It will not resolve the war.
You know what? You know why I said there's a problem. You see, if you say
Okay, where would Niger Delta be then?
No, it's going to be. There's going to be an agreement between the like the Edos. The Edos will want to be a part of Biafra. All right, no, the Edos will not want. But there's going to be an agreement because Edo has his own nation.
Yes. So why don't the Edo also get their own now?
Yeah,
you get your own Edo, then Biafra get.
But we have to join Biafra to get the freedom
then
first.
Then
with an agreement that Edo separate his own. So that's it.
Let me tell you. Can I say something quickly?
Yes, we are rounding up. 1 second.
You know why it's going to be very difficult for Biafra to cut away? You see, it will still boil down to the same argument. That is, if Biafra, as a people, in the eastern part of Nigeria, as a people say, we want to go by all means, and the federal might, the federal power, you know, the federal government is saying, no, you cannot go. And the Biafra says, we will go by force. Do you know what is going to happen? It will look like the first Biafra war. You know why? Because the other regions of the country are not going at the same time Biafra is going. Therefore, which means the other part of the country are still Nigeria, isn't it? Alright?
Yeah.
That is going to be the problem Biafra is going to have. Because the federal government will utilize all the powers, all the money, all the everything. Are you getting me? That Nigeria has to fight Biafra. And Biafra cannot stand it.
It's a very big. It's a big issue. It's a big issue.
But if the country goes through not by war, not by that massive endless violence and killing people.
No. It doesn't need to.
So you think if Biafra wants to go, if government will allow them, it will take so many souls to go.
Can you imagine that? Must it be that way?
Yeah, that's the way they will do
Must
it.
it be that way?
No, but you know, it's not going to be easy for Biafra to go. So long as the people they send to that place, they are not representing them.
Thank you very much. Our time is up now.
We will surely go.
Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Dayuyi, and it's nice hearing your voice again. So now you are back to life. I think we will begin to have you again.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and we want to thank our FB viewers, those who have watched us with on Facebook, and those who also have dropped some messages. We are very grateful, and yeah, we may not have come out the way you wanted. We think we have to improve next time. Amen.
Yes.
And I want to use this opportunity to thank those of you in the studio with us. Thank you so much, Mr. Skimmy. Thank you so much. And thank you, Eddie, for being here. So we look forward to, I think there are so many things we did not speak here.
Yeah.
We can have part 2 and part 3 of this. I think
Yes.
this topic
This
is
topic is a broad topic
very, very
about
deep.
Nigeria.
Very, very, very deep. Sometimes you look at it, it becomes too emotional because I think some people are hanging on that name Nigeria. Because a time comes when you just have to do away with certain things and then be yourself. You know? So you do away with it, give them the whatever each tribe or ethnic group wants, and then let it just be. Then maybe there will be no more Nigeria. The Hausa people will answer their own name, and then the Efik will answer theirs, and the Igbo will answer theirs, you know? The Hausas and the what. Let them answer whatever they
It's a
feel
country that has no benefit. Nigerian name doesn't have benefit to
It
anyone.
has not been. It's only. So maybe if they want to refer us when the time comes, say, okay, we were formerly Nigerians. We are no more. Do you understand?
It will be a difficult journey. It will be a difficult
yes,
journey.
it is. But what can we do?
If Nigeria was a poor country, then it would have been easy to break away. But because Nigeria is a rich country
Giant of
and the
Africa.
riches is in some part of the country, trust me, it will be very difficult.
Well, but it is riches in some parts of the country. Those countries now must be the ones to enjoy it. If the riches fall within Nigeria, within Africa, or within Biafra, let Biafra enjoy it.
Yeah, but that is
If
the
it falls
ones that.
within Oduduwa, let Oduduwa enjoy it.
Yeah, but
You know?
the ones that does not
So
have it in surplus.
when they mention the new country, they say me Nigeria. You know, like when a woman marries, they will say, okay, I am Helen. Oh,
Hausa man or Fulani man, they will kill. They will use their last blood
to do what?
to make sure that
No,
Nigeria
you can't stop
remain.
prophesying this way. It's not good.
No, but
We
nobody's
have to
true.
stop- we have to speak.
Nobody,
positively
nobody,
and
nobody's,
believe it.
nobody's true.
Because God can win this battle for us.
Yeah, I think that will be a next topic.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be the
What
next
he said,
topic.
he said that we use their last blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So on this note, we are closing, and we look forward to continuing this discussion. If you're interested, give us a call on 0684606550 and tell us how you may join in this discussion, because we are going to dig it until we get an answer to it.
That's great.
So gentlemen, thank you once again.
Thank you
And we
very
say
much.
bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.